Well, hello everybody, and welcome to my show. My name is Jason DeCosta, and this is Consistent Preterism. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you're all doing well out there. Few announcements today, got some fun stuff to talk about. So I've been sharing these shorts on YouTube, and they're really going well. I've noticed, and not that this is really what it's about, but I do notice that there's more new engagement. The subscriber count has been particularly strong over the last 30 days, new subscribers. So yeah, things are moving along with the shorts, and I'm glad people are understanding them. It's 3 minutes or less, because that's the time limit that YouTube gives me to make that. And they're kind of like the fast food version of I.O., and I like them because they're short, they're topical, they can keep people's attention. Not a lot of people have the attention span to sit through a 20, 30, 40 minute, video and absorb it all, right? At some point your mind just kind of turns off a little bit and you start thinking about, what you're going to eat for dinner. So these 3 minute shorts, I find they're very profitable to kind of hammer some points home. Bear with me a moment. I am on the freeway, so hopefully it's not too loud and you can hear me over the hum of these monster truck tires. So anyway, shorts are going well. My major announcement is that I'm going to be having a live debate discussion with Dr. Sam Frost this December the 13th. It's a Saturday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Tristan Gabriel's YouTube channel, which is 21st Century Mind. I'll see if I can get a link to it and post it on my page somewhere. But if you just YouTube, Jason DeCosta, Sam Frost, you should be able to find it. It's on 21st Century Mind is the name of the YouTube channel, Tristan Gabriel. And Tristan is important part of my journey, in the sense that he's opened up a platform for me to challenge people on. And I got to give Tristan a lot of credit, because he sort of started this new, niche, I guess you would call it, where he has people present their ideas on the scriptures, and, you get to debate it, right? Sometimes it's more of a formal deal. Sometimes it's very informal, more of a discussion. But he's opened it up so that people can come on and hash things out. And it's been really cool, right? And the reason why it's really cool for me personally is because I've been wanting to smash burger a lot of people for a while, okay? Holy shit, that guy's got a ratchet strap hanging out of the back of his truck blowing in the wind. That's not dangerous. Anyway, so he's opened up this format that allows me to challenge people. Now, why do I like to challenge people? First of all, if you don't know, in these debate groups on social media, I have been challenging everybody to live debate discussions, right? And when I say debate discussion, I mean we're going to lock horns on every single idea that you present, and I'm not going to allow you to rant for 20 minutes and escape my wrath. Okay, that's not what I'm going to allow. I'm going to interject whether the audience likes it or not, just so they know that there's an answer, a very logical and reasonable scriptural exegetical answer for all of the false claims that you're making. That's why I like debate discussions over debates. Formal debates are structured in a way like this, right? You got one guy, he opens up for 20 minutes. Okay, this guy gives a 20-minute presentation, right? Now, the average person lost focus at around minute 3, okay? They have no clue what he said. But, well, let's put it this way. By the time the opening statement's over, they forgot the last 19 minutes of what he said. So then the opponent goes for 20 minutes and he rants for 20 minutes. Mind you, not addressing the nonsense that the first guy just presented, but rather presenting his own case. And then, only then, after that, can they actually try to rebut what each other said. So it takes a strong mind, a high attention span, and great skill to be able to follow along in a debate. Now, with that said, I can do that very, very easily. But I know that many people can't do that. And they need to see these arguments debated on a level playing field. They need to see when someone makes a claim about John 3:16, for God so loved the world, and just hurls that out there as some universal declaration. No, they need to see why that fits better within the context of Israel only, right? They need to see these things. So that's why a debate discussion, in my opinion, is far more profitable. And that's why I've been challenging people to these things. So anyway, I've challenged all of these full preterist leaders. We're talking Don Preston, William Bell, Tim Martin, dare I say Michael Karras, even though I feel like he's just like a, I don't know, he's a fake full preterist leader. He's not a leader. He's just a loudmouth, right? He's a blowhorn. And I've been challenging them all to debate discussions, I should say, because I don't want to present, right? I don't want to prepare. I don't want them to have to prepare. We're all busy people. I want to just go in there straight off the hip, straight off the cuff, and bang, right? I know that sounds weird, but it's a basketball term. We're going to bang with the big boys, right? And we're going to push each other around a little bit and test theories. And at the end of that, the audience should be able to decipher for themselves whether IO made strong enough arguments to be held or to be at least taken seriously, right? So that's why I've been challenging them all, right? And none of them want it. Literally none of them want it. I've even offered to go 2 verse 1, right? Like have 2 of them and me on a show, and we just throw ideas back and forth at each other. And I'm going to put you in extremely difficult situations, and they know this, especially full preterists. They know this. So, they don't want to enter that battlefield because it's going to go wrong on the timing element, and then I'm going to hit them with questions as to why Paul said this, and in what world does this make sense if it were related to just a random Joe Blow pagan. And then they're going to have to come up with some complete bullshit about how it makes sense if you just take X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, put them all together, shake them up, and just go with it, right? No. The evidence is there in the text. So that's why none of them want to debate, discuss IO. And I appreciate Tristan for the opportunity to host these things. I'm not the most computer savvy. I don't have the time or energy to put into figuring that stuff out. I just like to come on here and rant and fire. And my specialty is one-on-one engagement. And you'll see that December 13th when I take on Dr. Sam Frost. Now, Dr. Sam Frost is a futurist. If you're new around here and you don't know who he is, which many people don't, he's not that popular. He's kind of like a fruity Matthew McConaughey looking old dude, just not good looking. Sorry, Sam. But anyway, Sam is a futurist who was once a full preterist. He likes to tout that he was a prolific full preterist author, and he was speaking at conferences, which probably had about 11 people back then, I would imagine. But he likes to tout that, and he gained a little bit of a reputation when he left full preterism. I think it was back in the late 90s or early 2000s, something like that. And if you listen to some of Sam's work, you'll realize soon and quickly that he has no good arguments, right? He doesn't have any logical or exegetical arguments against the full preterist position. In fact, when he talks about leaving the full preterists, he's often indifferent about whether or not they're actually wrong, or is it scriptural, is it not? Like he, especially in that initial interview that kind of got him kicked off, which I listened to recently, it's like he doesn't want to bash full preterism too much. But lately, it seems like he's been taking a lot more jabs at full preterism. But if you listen to some of his stuff, I've probably consumed about 2 hours of it so far. It's so easily refutable, right? I mean, this is going to be a cakewalk. And it's just going to be a really uncomfortable night for Sam Frost, and he too is going to have to answer incredibly difficult questions that I'm going to pose to him. And of course, he's going to want to harp on philosophy and not be exegetical, but I'm going to hold him accountable and make him be exegetical and not just go off on a tantrum about how, God is good and the world is bad, therefore IO is wrong, right? That just doesn't work, okay? We're dealing in the realm of logic, common sense. We're dealing in the realm of intellectual honesty, and we're going to see who comes out victorious. Just wait and see. So I look forward to it. I look forward to many more discussions. I've been challenging other people, already, like, just because I know, Sam is going to be a breeze. It's going to be fun. But I want to get in the ring with a top full preterist, right? Daniel Rogers really didn't bring any smoke. I was very tender with him. I don't know the kid, never had any issues with him. So I just didn't have a lot to go by, right? But if I have a history with you, and you and I have had exchanges, I will bring my A game. You can trust that. So anyway, enough trash talk. December 13th, Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time on Tristan's YouTube channel. We are going to see if futurism can hold up against Israel-only preterism. And that's about it, folks. So yeah, hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. And we'll see you on YouTube for some more shorts very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.